What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Vale with the ticker symbol VALE. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So we're going to do a market structure analysis for ticker symbol VALE, and the first thing that pops out to me is there's some very strong support right around this mid $12 level. So you can use a line, which I normally use, or you could use like a little rectangle box, maybe something like that. Either way, you can see there's strong support right around the mid $12 level. So since price is unable to break down lower, are we going to go higher? Well, not so fast, because you can see that price is making lower highs. So there's a high that's lower than the previous one, and here's another high lower than the previous one. So there's this descending triangle pattern in play. So it could break out towards the downside, but if you look at the overall context, it could probably break out towards the upside. So since price is unable to break down lower, it looks like we are momentarily reversing up, and I'll use a measure move target to determine that potential area that price can go to in the short term, and that would take price to the 1516 would be the target for the short term move up. So we'll see what happens around here. A lot of times when these targets are met, we see strong reversals. So there was one drop right here. You can see that this target was almost met, and we saw a strong bounce out of there. And this was the prior downtrend in play. This downtrend was right about here. Fits okay. So we had a downtrend break, almost met the measuring target, strong reversal off the prior strong support, and now we're correcting higher. So this could be very good, meaning we could just not stop at this measurable target, because if we do, we could just see a drop down lower. But if we just trade around this area or even surpass it, there's a good chance we come back all the way up to this trend line at this mid $17 level. So right now it's more likely we probably go higher, at least in the short term, and then once this measuring target is met, it might come all the way up to this trend line or even surpass it. So let's go over the weekly chart to look at the macro structure, the higher time frame analysis. This will give an idea of where price can go in the longer term. So in the shorter term, we can analyze on the daily chart for the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. Weekly chart's easier to analyze for the next several months to maybe even a couple of years out. So here's the weekly chart, and it's just a summarized viewpoint of the daily chart. It's the same price action, but we can see more of it. So looks like there was this two legs up. So from 2016, there was a large impulse up that took price to the $16 level. From 2018 to 2020, there was a correction, and that's where the next impulse started. Target was met, exceeded just slightly, and then you see once the target was met, there was a massive drop down lower. So there's a massive drop down lower, then all of a sudden price just reversed strongly. So usually, generally the market moves in twos. So you can see there was another attempt to reach this measure move target right over here. So we had a move down, prices pulled back. This was the first attempt to reach the measure move target, and this is currently the second attempt. So the second attempt is generally the last attempt, and it looks like it's failing. And how do I know it's failing? Because we're bouncing from that $12.50 level support once again. So if bears are unable to reach their measure move target, that would show a bullish imbalance, meaning there's more aggressive buyers in the market who want to drive up the price. So it looks like in the long term, as long as we get back up to the EMA and hold it, maybe something like this, there's a very good chance for higher prices, maybe to come back up to the highs of this uptrend. So because we had two legs up, market is going to correct. This is all just probably a correction. We could be starting another push up higher as long as we get back up to the EMA and hold it, because the second attempt, just because it looks like it's failing doesn't mean it will. We need to wait for confirmation, because it can just come up to this EMA and get rejected and continue traveling lower. But if we get back above it and hold it, that's confirmation that shorts are definitely most likely trapped, and we're going to see higher prices. Now, if I draw a trend channel on here, you can see that we're kind of bouncing off the lows of it. This was the highs of it right here. We did have an overextension on both sides, but it looks like generally price is still maintaining this angle of ascent. So since we're near the support of the channel and near the support of the horizontal level, there's a good chance we're kind of probably see a reversal pattern for higher prices. So if we can do something like this, like I drew, or something very similar. Maybe we go up and we see, a pullback like that. That's very bullish also. So right now it looks pretty good, and we'll see how it develops. So that's all I have for Vale on the daily and weekly charts. And this is Vee Trades. Thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.